especially when it comes to you will always yearn for other sexual partners you've had, because you will always look for them in, your new partner. And this is very dangerous. Hence, divorce to a very large extent. Well, I would want to urge you all to always take some. What is the reason for this relationship? And why am I having sex with this person at this time? Is it needed? Is it blissful for me? Is it productive for me? Do I need it at this time? Do I need to engage in this? You must ask yourself all of these questions, for these are like the bedrock for having a concrete sexual life. And I think one of the reasons the Bible actually told us to have sex is number one, for reproduction. And the only part where the Bible has instructed sex to be a legal thing or a legal engagement is on the bedrock of marriage. All right. So say that is the only approved medium to having sex. Sex is sweet when you are married. Sex is sweet when you stick to one partner. Sex becomes boring when you've had multiple partners, and now you're trying to look for some of those partners in your wife or in your relationship. It doesn't work that. Life doesn't always work the way it works in your head. Your head can program a lot of things, but trust me, life doesn't work the way it works in your head. You must learn to have self control. One of the ways to have self control is to get busy. Trust me, if you get busy, you would have maximum self control. People don't understand that when men, for example, I want to use the men gender, when men have sex, they release certain hormones and release certain, things out of their system. And the next thing is for them to find rest. That's to sleep. This same, energy is also needed for work. So the more a man is busy, the less must learn to pay the right attention to work, to productivity, to being productive in your field, in your play, in your place of work. You must divert your attention from thinking on perverse matters and focusing on the right thing. Sex is amazing, but it can be perverted. A lot of people have perverted sex. Why I'm talking about this topic is because, first off, I have seen people who I'm in my life falling a victim of this thing, of this perversion. I was once lost in it too. Having partners who tell you, oh, I want you to go about this in this particular way. I need anal sex, I need this kind of sex, I need that kind of sex. And now finally you end up, with a partner who you love, and perhaps he or she does not do those kind of things. And if can I teach you this, can I teach you that? And on the course of doing that, maybe the partner is basically not interested in those things, or if he or she finds those things irritating to them. On the course of trying to position them in this part, you discover that you are destroying your marriage, you're destroying your relationship, you are destroying the reason for that relationship. That is why the Bible says it's better, marriage is sweeter and it's better when bed is undefiled. And this is what makes us all fulfilled. Because at that point, Miss A does not have the knowledge of sex. Miss B, Mr. B, or Mr. A has no knowledge of sex. So bringing these two people together, whatever they teach themselves becomes the best. So these, therefore, are the little I can drop right now on why it is important to stick with one partner and abstain from multiple sexual partners. I just hope this sink into your